Movie Town presenting Open Desert, 2013. Here we see Lucie with her boyfriend David. David is a lawyer while Lucie is a food chemist. Both of them wanted to spend their vacation in an Arab country for a long time. Today or that trip, but it turned out that David had booked a beautiful hotel, which Lucie likes very much. But here too, David remained busy due to his work and was not able to give proper time to Lucie. At night, when Lucie was waiting for him for dinner, David, when he got late due to work, then Lucie's eyes fell on a man whose name was Sister. Lucie started watching him secretly with her camera. Sister had also guessed that he would arrange a special kind of salad for Lucie at the hands of the waiter, who would feel like eating this after seeing so many of them. That's why even Lucie doesn't eat it. Meanwhile, David also came there, after which both of them go to their table where David surprises her. He asks her to marry him with a ring. Seeing this, Lucie got upset, although she loved David, but David was not able to give her time. Perhaps that is why she was afraid to take this relationship forward. She had thought that maybe they would spend some time together here, but nothing changed. Then a waitress came to ask Lucie if she knew her sister because he left without paying the bill. Then Lucie said that she did not know her. David found this very strange, but Lucie was wearing a scarf, so he was surprised by this. Now, the next day, Lucie was very happy because they were going to go to the desert with a tour company. But in the morning, David told her that he had to attend an important meeting, due to which he could not come with her. Hearing this, Lucie did not like it at all. She was very sad due to this. Now, after reaching the bus, she was about to board it. Then her eyes fall on her sister, whom she had seen in the restaurant. Last night, Lucie went to him. They both talked about something. Sister told her that he too was going on a journey, which would be very exciting. He was going to a special place where not every tourist can go. So if Lucie wants, she can go with him. She could come along, but Lucie rejected him and sat in her bus. There were other tourists in the bus who were all older people. Seeing this, Lucie changed her mind and she went and sat in Ben's Jeep, which Ben also liked. Sister had told her to wake her up after going 10 miles, but Lucie had gone too far. So they moved forward to a track, and after a long journey they reached that place. Reached the place where I wanted to bring my sisters. It was a high place from where the entire desert was clearly visible. Lucie felt very happy to see the view there. Well, Lucie could not stay here for a long time, but still she spent the night here. Ben was very different. He didn't care about work or money. Wherever he got a chance, he would go on a trip. Both of them spent the night together. Lucie also records in her camera, after which they went to sleep. The next morning when Lucie opens her eyes, she sees that Ben has gone down with his glider. She calls him, but her sister had gone. He had left a note for Lucie there in which it was written that I will meet you down there now. Lucie is big with difficulty. They got down from those dangerous rocks because she had no other option, and neither was she such an expert driver. On the other hand, David and Lucie go to the tour guide, who was about to drop all the tourists there, but the guide tells that David gets upset after hearing that Lucie is not with them, and he goes to the local police to lodge a complaint the police are not taking him very seriously, on which David gets angry, and he also misbehaves with him and bribes him. On the other hand, Lucie gets very angry with Ben because she had to reach back to the hotel on time, but they were very late. Then Ben says that he will deliver it to her. Don't worry. After sitting in the car, Ben starts singing. Lassie angrily throws away his cassette. As soon as Ben stops the car to pick up the cassette, unfortunately the car gets stuck in the sand. Ben and Lucie try hard to get the car out, but Ben gives up very quickly, and there is no network on his phone. Lucie asks Ben what they will do now, and Ben says that we will have to wait for the night. Later we will proceed on foot, but Lucie had to reach the hotel by any means. So she started walking alone with her bottle. After walking some distance, all her water ran out, and she understood that she could not cross this desert during the day. And anyway, she doesn't know the way. She had gone a long way, so she was forced to return. She had finished her water near Ben. Yes, she should drink Ben's water, on which he tells her that the water is very less, so she is on her own. Keep control, he tells her that there is a road 12 miles away from here, where they will get help. Most tourists pass through that road. Once we reach there, everything will be fine. Hearing this, Lucie feels a little relieved. Now it is evening. It was time for both of them to leave. Before leaving, Lucie made a map on a page of the place where they were going. If everything did not go according to plan, then maybe someone would see this vehicle and reach them through the map. Now both of them moved forward the whole night, but then due to a storm in the desert, they had to stop their journey. Somehow the night passed, but the next day they both became very happy after seeing the sight in front of them, because they could see the road in front of them and vehicles were also passing from there. Both of them ran in that direction, but the next moment both of them lost their senses, because there was a very big and deep gorge between them which was almost impossible to cross. Seeing this, both of them got disappointed. They lost their drinking water. It was about to end. They had no ears, and these people had gone a long way. Sister calls out that maybe someone could hear them, or at least see them, but the road was too far, and it was difficult to see them. Lucie asks him what. He can't glide to the other side, so Ben says that the wind is blowing in the other direction. Even if he tries, he might fall into something. It's too dangerous. So he can't glide. Lucie was very angry because she was sweating badly. She knew that David would be worried about her, and it was true that he was roaming around the city to find out what happened to his wife and where she disappeared. Here both of them decide that she, along with Kai, we will move forward together. Maybe we'll end at some point. After walking for a long time, Lucie had gone too far, so she fell down there. Sister picks her up and makes her lie down in the shade of a stone. On the other hand, David was searching for Lucie. On asking around, David found her. The same man is seen at whose shop Lucie and Sister were found. On showing him the photo, he recognizes Lucie and tells that she was with a man. He also tells about the place where both of them had gone. David was not alone there. He could go, so he asked for help from that old man. Then that old man sends his two men Ahmed and Rasul with him. On the way, both of them ask David about his work. Then David tells that he is a lawyer. And here the intentions of these two also did not seem right. On the other hand, after resting for some time, Ben says that he will try to reach the other side by gliding, which was dangerous, but they had no other option. Lucie. She is restrained because she does, and want to corner him. She suggests to go down the mountain. Ben agrees to her. Both of them were going down very carefully, and actually this is the same scene which we saw in the beginning. Actually, both of them had reached here like this, but halfway, Lucie's foot slipped. Ben tried to catch Lucie, but both of them slipped and fell down. Luckily, a rock saved both of them. As soon as Lucie regains consciousness, she sees that Ben is down from the rock. He is hanging, so she extends her hand and pulls him up. On the other hand, David has reached the place where Lucie and Ben had set up camp. Lucie forgot her camera there, and David sees the footage in which she was with Ben. Seeing this, his heart melts. He was devastated and felt that Lucie had betrayed him. She ran away with Ben. He angrily told Ahmed and Rasul to go back. Ben was in bad shape as some small stones had entered his body, and he was very upset. She was in trouble. So Lucie decided that she would go down by gliding herself, but she did not know how to glide. So after being in the air for a while, her parachute started getting entangled, and she went straight down and fell. Luckily, she remained alive as she regained consciousness. When she comes, she sees a little girl staring at her. Lucie calls her to ask for help, but the girl gets scared after seeing her appearance. Then Lucie lures her with the phone and calls her and asks her to help, after which the girl took him to her family. As soon as they reached there, Lucie tells about Ben, who was still stuck on the rock, and the clan were ready to help him. On the other hand, we are shown David, who is sleeping in the car. While searching for Lucie, Ahmed and his partner had also seen Ben's wrecked car, and their intentions were not good. When both of them checked their sister's car, they found a note in the car which Lucie had stolen, and both of them understand where she has gone. While on the other hand, Lucie saves her sister with the help of those people. During this journey, both of them had fallen in love with each other. Next morning, the clan takes them towards the main road, but all night long, Ahmed and Rasul were keeping an eye on them. So as soon as they reached the road, these people came in front of them with a car. Lucie and Ben thought that maybe they would help them. They were also pretending as if they were worried about them. I don't know anything, but we see that these two have kidnapped David and kept him locked in the doogie. On the way, they ask Lucie and Bun about their car, and if they want, they can take them to their car. Sister was definitely suspicious of them, but Lucie agreed to it, after which they go to the place where their Jeep got stuck. After reaching there, Ahmed and Rasul hold both of them at gunpoint, and then there is something else there. People came who were actually businessmen, and that too in reality, these three were being sold as human beings. Lucie is very sad to see David. Now the man offers to give them Rs. 0000, but their deal was made for $70,000, which is why there is an argument between them. Meanwhile, he also starts misbehaving with Lucie K. A fight starts between them over the woman. Everyone had weapons, so they started hitting each other. When the sister got a gun, she also killed one of them. It turns out that Ahmed is killed, and Rasul runs away from there. David is freed. Now they had no other option to go back but sister's car. So David tries to remove the sand and free him. Isn't this strange? The people return to the same place where they were stuck. Lucie explains to David that there is no point in doing so, so Bun tells him to let out some air from the tire and the car will pass. Lucie is surprised to hear this because if the car could have passed, then she would have done it first. Why didn't he tell? Ben says that he wanted to prolong the journey and spend time with Lucie, so he kept it a secret. Although here Lucie should have buried him in the sand or slapped him 2 or 3 times. But Lucie, she forgives him, after which they take out the car from the night and leave from there. On the way, Lucie takes out her ring and returns it to David, who was crying from the pain of cornering Lucie, but Lucie had found her real soulmate. Poor David was _ because he works honestly day and night, earns money which is a basic need, and also loves Lucie a lot. On the other hand, Peacher Ben has no career, no future, and no love for the girl. To spend more time together, he took her to the point of death, yet Lucie chose him. Well, friends, this is where the film ends in the open desert. We hope that you like this story.